empire of music, fashion, and media was now being betrayed by the very people he thought he could trust the most. It's like a Greek tragedy playing out in real life, with Diddy as the tragic hero brought down by his own bloodline. Diddy's incarceration has only added fuel to the fire. His lavish lifestyle is now a distant memory as he sits behind bars, awaiting his trial. According to insiders, he's being held in one of the harshest detention centers in the country, the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn. For someone who once lived in multi-million-dollar mansions, the adjustment must be beyond difficult. In this grim facility, Diddy no longer enjoys the luxury he's used to. Instead, he wakes up each day in a tiny, windowless cell, surrounded by the constant noise and tension of prison life. His meals are no longer gourmet, but standard prison fare, bland and minimal. He's not accustomed to the strict prison routine, the lack of freedom, or the harsh reality that no amount of money or influence can buy his way out of this.
Had clients describe NBC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been in.
Reports from inside the detention center suggest that Diddy is not coping well. Some say he's isolated himself, refusing to engage with other inmates, while others claim he's been seen pacing his cell for hours at a time, deep in thought. Whatever the case may be, it's clear that prison life is a far cry from the world he once ruled. This is a man who used to throw parties attended by the biggest stars in the world, who had a fleet of personal assistants catering to his every whim. Now, he's just another prisoner, awaiting his fate.
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those two raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names that the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named freak-offs.
But it's not just the prison conditions that are weighing on Diddy. It's the overwhelming sense of betrayal. His sons didn't just turn him in. They handed over some of his most closely guarded secrets, information that no one outside of his inner circle knew. And now, that information is in the hands of the authorities, and it's not looking good for Diddy. The very sons who were supposed to carry on his legacy have instead contributed to its complete and utter destruction. One of the biggest revelations to come out of this betrayal involves Diddy's infamous private events. The same ones that were once seen as exclusive invite only parties for the rich and famous. While these parties were known for their extravagant displays of wealth and excess, it turns out they were also cover for some much darker activities. According to the investigation, Diddy's sons were allegedly involved in coordinating some of these events, ensuring that the right people were invited and that everything went off without a hitch. But now it's being alleged that they knew exactly what was happening behind the scenes, and they're not denying it. Instead of standing by their father and claiming ignorance, Diddy's sons have reportedly confirmed that they were fully aware of what was happening at these events. They're said to have admitted that they knew about the questionable dealings, the backroom agreements, and the shady characters who frequented these gatherings. This was no ordinary party scene. It was a carefully orchestrated operation, and Diddy's sons were a part of it. But when the FBI came knocking, they made the decision to distance themselves from their father's sinking ship. They've handed over information that is now playing a key role in the government's case against Diddy.
We all saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy. Right. She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse.
That clearly there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
But here's the kicker. The twins, Diddy's daughters, appear to be uninvolved. Sources close to the family suggest that they are innocent in all of this, completely unaware of the shady activities going on behind the scenes. In fact, they are being portrayed as victims, swept up in the chaos their father created. They'll likely serve as witnesses in the trial, helping to corroborate the FBI's case, but it's clear they had no hand in the criminal operations. Unlike their brothers, the twins will likely emerge from this scandal relatively unscathed. But for the sons, it's a different story.
This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, also known as Sean P. Diddy, also known as Diddy, Bad Boy Records, label owner.
The legal cases against Diddy's sons are reportedly complex, but they boil down to a few key charges. First, they're being implicated in financial fraud, accused of helping their father launder money through a series of fake businesses and offshore accounts. These weren't just innocent mistakes. These were carefully planned operations designed to hide millions of dollars from the authorities. The FBI has been investigating these financial dealings for years, and now they have enough evidence to bring down not only Diddy, but his sons as well.
A huge win for a Michigan inmate in his legal battle against disgraced hip-hop producer and rapper Sean Diddy Combs.
Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as it seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in. Every bit of it.
On top of that, there are rumors that Diddy's sons were involved in some of the more unsavory aspects of their father's empire.